Salutations, fellow denizens of the World Wide Web. Dabrainbox here with PlopDoo presents the intelligent side of gaming. Now, some of you may remember a series named The Intelligent Side of Gaming, which I did back on Danny1's channel. Now, I'm no longer going to be doing videos for him, although I will be helping him out from time to time with existing stuff. Now, this is a different series, although it keeps the same name, although I think this one fits the title better. What I'm going to be doing is discussing with you stuff about the gaming industry, and in certain cases I might talk about particular games that I like, or deals which I think you should check out, and such. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about DLC, which is an issue which has been at the centre of attention for quite some time. And let's start, why not, with the Skyrim Dawnguard DLC. Now, this is going to be Bethesda's first piece of DLC for Skyrim, and it's a controversial one, because they are bringing in snow elves again. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the lore of snow elves in the Elder Scrolls, they were chased underground and evolved into the Falmer, which are like blind creatures which live in caves and attack anyone that's not a Falmer or Chorus on site. And I don't know how they're going to do this per se, but I think the best way for them to do it would probably be using time travel. Minor spoiler, there is some time travel involved in the main plot of Skyrim, so this is always a possibility for the DLC. To be honest, if they come up with some contrived reason for them coming back, I'm probably going to lose some respect for Bethesda, because while it's possible that they could do it right, I don't think they're the company to do something like that. They'd be better off just attributing it to the time travel of that's already been established, rather than trying to come up with some fantastic new reason for them to be coming back. Another thing which has been teased for the Dawnguard DLC is the Crossbow, which I think has the potential to work well. I know I certainly want to see it in the game, but it also has the potential to be an overpowered weapon that's only available to people who buy the DLC, which isn't such a problem, I guess, because it's a single-player game and there are already mods out there. But another potential consequence of crossbows is that it would having a weapon that fires when you click, not like the bows which need to be drawn back, or like magic which needs to be charged, then you're going to end up with gun mods by the truckload. I think there probably are a couple out there already, but I don't know. Oversaturation, something like that, is never a good thing. I mean, I know all the mods are optional, but come on, people, please. Guns in the Elder Scrolls, why do people even bother making stuff like that? No offense to you if you are a mod maker, just and doing something different with the storyline, but I just think guns is taking it a bit too far. Mods, while we're on the subject, some people have been arguing, or debating I should say, over whether or not mod developers should be able to charge for their mods, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing for the industry. Personally, I'm not sure. I think if a mod developer wants to charge for their mod, then they can make it. Then they can do it on their own terms, which, fair enough, is quite expensive to set up, and and is only something you really want to do after your mod's been going for quite some time. But I don't think developers should give mod makers the tools to do something like that. What about on-disc DLC? Should you be able to charge for that? Now, there's a big kerfuffle with Mass Effect 3 and the DLC for that, which was, some would say, ridiculously overpriced. I would say perhaps a tad exploitive of BioWare and EA. I think somebody worked the numbers and it came up to about £250 to purchase all the day one DLC, although that was counting some which only came with limited edition pieces of hardware like controllers. And my personal viewpoint on this is on-disc DLC is acceptable. They shouldn't charge for it though. It should only be for pre-order and then for purchase perhaps a couple of months after release, to prevent pre-order guys from having to download extra stuff or being charged, or people being charged for something which pre-order guys got for free straight away. Portal 2 DLC came out this week. That's something I've been playing quite a lot of and really enjoying, to be honest. I mean, I know there was the map makers toolkits out before for Source SDK, but I don't know. I didn't find that particularly intuitive. The new DLC is really easy to use, and you can make some quite complex puzzles with just a few little tricks to exploit the lack of tools, so to say. I mean, not to say that they should add any more, but there's stuff like doors which are not there, which I think they probably could afford to add. Maybe at some point further down the line. Valve's generally quite good about this sort of thing. Also, another thing Valve's been quite good at is they've made it free, which honestly surprised me. They're talking a piece of DLC which people would probably gladly pay £10-15 for in the extreme. I know they'd certainly sell nearly as many copies if they simply charged like £5 ish, $5, and yet they've released for free, which I think is great. That's generated a lot of consumer goodwill around Valve. And that's something which BioWare and EA were lacking when they did all that Day 1 DLC for Mass Effect 3. So, I think that's me done for today. I will see you in 2 weeks' time. I'm going to be uploading this every other Sunday. So, I will see you then. Farewell for now.